Hey, blessed love and greetings to all the I them. You know, it is I, Ricky with an I, and wait, my mask is still slipping off. But I like this one. I really like this one because it's branded and it's locally designed by Truffle. So yeah, Kristen, Truffle, big up yourself and the big, wicked CCT mask. We feel nice, it look pretty, and it matches my black shirt. It's like I feel sleek, I feel sexy. It's all amazing. Today on the couch, as you know, we always have some of the most amazing guests and stop dropping off, please. Stop dropping off. Today, we have none other than Miss For the Culture herself, Adrianne France. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into a quick commercial break. I'm going to fix my mask. I might take it off, because, it's going to be our social distance and whatnot. And then we're going to be right back here with more on the couch with Adrianne France. So, yeah, man, commercial coming and we're coming back. Yes, I.
Is business slow, cash flow down, hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media at cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
Yes, and we are back here on the couch, and as I said earlier, we have none other than Miss For the Culture herself right here on the couch, Miss Adrianne Slims. I'm not sure if you should call you Slim anymore because you're no longer Slims, Miss Adrianne Slims fans. But how are you doing, ma'am?
I'm good.
All right. I know I gave you a small introduction, but how about you? Well, let's introduce yourself to the viewing audience because I know a lot of people watching right now, and the man them is like, Bumba, who that girl be? Me want to see. Talk to the people, them.
Well, my name is Adrianne. Everybody knows me as Slim. Even my professors call me Slim. It'll just stick it easier than Adrianne. I'm a mom.
Mommy?
I can't get that word pronounced.
Mommy?
Entrepreneur.
Yes. Let's go.
I'm a business owner. I don't like that word. I just always get tight tongue.
Oh, Lord.
And I'm doing my bachelor's at the University of the Virgin Islands right now. I am.
Okay, and how's school going?
School is okay. I mean, I miss the campus. It's easier on campus than online because online you need a lot more discipline to wake up to look presentable for Zoom chats and, just handing in work online is it's a lot harder than on campus.
How you mean you have to look presentable for Zoom chats? You're home. You mean like if you're going on Zoom, you have to put on your makeup and all that stuff?
I mean, I know you could take off the video, but, most professors want to see that, that you're okay and stuff like that. But it's like, don't let us see you lying down in your bed and like you eating cereal next to you,
But you're
so
home.
you have to look a little more presentable like you would at class.
Well, now if I was still at UVI during this period, no, I'm not saying I was a bad student at UVI. I used to go to my classes. I did my work. I graduated. I'm not going to say with what I got a bachelor's in, I think it was business administration with a concentration on marketing. I'm not going to say what my GPA was. I don't think that's important. But yeah, I mean, UVI was a fun time. But if I was in UVI right now and I had to do a Zoom chat, you would have seen me on Zoom eating cereal. I would not care. I would be doing my work, and it was a bit like that. But what course are you doing at UVI?
I am doing hospitality and tourism management. Yes.
Hospitality and tourism management.
Correct.
Interesting. Why did you choose that?
Just my journey working. I worked at Dolphin Discovery, worked at Scrub Island, worked here. Just like the interaction with people, I really like that kind of vibe, helping out people, showing them, where they could go to have a fun time, places to go in a BVI. I love sailing, so all of that is just why I went that way.
Hospitality. Okay, because, I mean, knowing you growing up, from the time I know you, I really would have never imagined you going into that field. Business, yes, but not that the whole hospitality. But I mean, with you explaining exactly why, it does make some sense. So you said you like the whole going out, you like sailing. What are two of your favorite destinations to go sailing in the BVI?
Of course, Willie T.
Serious?
Yeah. Willie T.
Uh.
You have to. Willie T is just like to end the day. You have to go to Willie T.
Okay,
It's a
that's
must.
one.
And Jas Van Dyke. I love Jas Van Dyke.
Okay,
White
so
Bee.
I'm gonna make a confession right now, and please, if you're looking at the couch right now, do not laugh at me.
You never been Willie T?
No.
Wow.
What is the Willie T like? Like, I really have never ever been. I
Oh
just see
my
videos, people
goodness.
jumping off. I see shots, but I really have never ever been to the Willie T.
Willie T is lit.
Yeah.
I can't swim, so I never jump off.
Oh, okay,
Do
okay,
not
okay,
judge
okay.
me, okay? But, you know, just a vibe, everybody there, no matter what color skin you have, everybody just there partying. That's how it is.
Okay, and what's the difference between the whole Willie T vibe and the Jas Van Dyke vibe?
Jas Van Dyke, you know, you have the open water, you get to see the guys race their boats, you know, the girls walking on the beach.
Yeah. I like the girls walking on the girls walking on the beach party is something I would definitely
Yes,
like.
and we have our friends, you know, from St. Thomas, St.
Yeah.
John, you know, that's everybody to link up, so.
Okay. So what's the like the happening spot over at Jas Van Dyke? I see a lot of people.
Gertrude's.
It's Gertrude's. What's so special about Gertrude's?
I would say the big cups.
How big are these cups?
And they let you pour your own liquor.
What?
It's a 16-ounce cup. And they let you pour your own liquor.
So, okay, you're saying I could get a 16-ounce cup. You give me a bottle, and I pour as much liquor as I want.
And one price.
At
I can't
one
remember
price?
the price. What? At one price.
So you're telling me I could pour 14 ounces of liquor, an ounce of ice, and an ounce of chaser, and that's one price. That means people really gain over there and gain lit.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to definitely reach over to Gertrude's. I
And
have
the
to go
food
to
is
Jas Van
good
Dyke.
too.
Oh yeah. So you have food, women, and rum. And then when you leave Gertrude's, you go over to Willie T
More rum.
for more rum,
mud.
more women.
And you get to jump off and cool off in the water. So
Yeah, sound like a good little time there.
Yeah.
Definitely. Why did you choose UVI though?
I applied to a school in Belgium and I got accepted.
Belgium.
I did. But because of my son, I don't think that I would have been able to
Yeah.
concentrate and, you know, wondering what he's doing. Like, I can't just take a flight out because I have to go through Paris or I have to go through New York just to get back here, stuff like that. So I chose something a little closer.
Okay.
So UVI.
So if it wasn't for your son, right now we might have been doing this via Zoom or something.
Yeah.
But why did you look to Belgium?
It's cheap. Schools
yeah?
in the EU are very cheap. Very.
Huh.
So it was a good price. And I wanted the experience. I wanted, you know,
Yeah.
I've been to the States. I've been to England, but I've never been to, you know, that part of the world. So I really wanted to experience it. But, you know, you have to sacrifice some things
I understand.
to be comfortable.
I understand. So what's the UVA experience like for you?
I like UVI.
Uh-huh. You stay on
They
campus?
didn't disappoint.
Yeah, stay on campus?
No, I live off campus.
Okay, okay.
I don't think I could, you know, share a dorm or stuff.
Understand. I went to UVI as well. I graduated, I think we talked about a little touch on that a bit. I think I graduated in 2010. I'm a bit old now, so I'm not 100% sure if it was 2010 or 2011, but I know it was somewhere back there. And my fondest memory of being at UVI, right, was my last day. We had a water balloon fight. Yo, when I tell you that was the craziest thing ever. It was me, Lario, big up Lario over there in St. Martin, Elvis, all them people there. And it was like black against black, women against men. It was cool. But what is your fondest memory? What is your best memory at UVA so
I
far?
just started out, but I love my hospitality organization. We went on a trip to Westin, that's in St. John, a hotel.
Yes.
So we went there, you know, and we get a lot of experiences within that group. We have beach cleanups, stuff like that. So it's a really good environment.
Nice.
You know, just hanging with people that want to do the same thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Sound cool. So we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and then we're gonna be back with more on the couch with Adrianne for the culture and me, Ricky Billy 9. Yeah. So we'll be back. Yes, I.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes,
Good
Sonny.
morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
No, talk about power.
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Yes, people, and if you are just joining us, we are here on the couch today, this evening, this afternoon, tonight, whenever you are looking at this, whenever you watch it. We are here with Adrianne fans, and we just kind of getting into a nice discussion about school, business, and next thing that we have to touch on is motherhood. So, tell me, how has motherhood changed your life?
For the better, of
yeah?
course. It should be for the better. Because it's not only you alone now, it's you and a little human. So it has to be for the better.
Okay.
Everybody knows Clay. I think Clay more popular than me, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's like his father. He like anything that does go fast.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah.
So, does he ride bikes? Is he does he?
He rides with his father when he's on a scooter. He has a go-kart. He knows how to do donuts.
Wait,
He knows
how old is he?
He just made 4.
Your son just made 4 and is doing donuts in a go-kart.
Yes, I have videos on Facebook. He knows how to do donuts.
Wow. Well, I unfortunately I don't have any kids as yet. I have
You still on
have
the
an
new boat?
Xbox. No, I have an Xbox.
Oh, okay.
And I have games for my Xbox, and I kind of call them children. But outside of that,
Why do you have an Xbox? You?
because, okay, I used to have PlayStation. I used to more be a PS, and then I switched to Xbox because I wanted to play Gears of War, and it was exclusive to the Xbox. But it's like,
Okay.
I'm really contemplating on switching back to the PS when the PS5 comes out, because all of my friends play FIFA on the PlayStation. So it's like, it makes sense to just go there.
Yeah,
And
makes
speaking of
sense.
children, my other child, who I hold dearly to my heart, is my Canon 5D Mark III. And while I'm on the Canon 5D Mark III, and while we're on photography, I think it's best that I bring this up now for a while. For a good while, back when I was younger, when I didn't have any grays in my locks and stuff like that, I knew you to be a photographer. What happened?
I wanted to go to school to do photography, and I was trying for a few years. And to be honest, it got discouraging that I wasn't getting the funds to go. So then that discouraged me.
We just had one of your pictures up just now on the screen, yeah. that
Which
you
one?
took. See, this is one of them.
Oh,
right here.
I love that.
Okay.
That's my favorite one. Yes, that's always my favorite photo.
Wait,
Just that looked like it could go in a magazine.
it's definitely a beautiful photo.
I love that picture.
But continue as to what happened with your journey.
Just not being able to go to school to do it, I got discouraged and I just
You just
stop.
stopped. So do you think you will ever, think you pick up a camera again, ever again?
Yeah, I would. I mean, an iPhone is one.
Okay, so you would go more iPhone as opposed to a DSLR, more or less?
I would get a camera back. I would.
Yeah, because
And I think further along in my studies in UVI, I think I would probably have to get one, because things will get more where I travel in doing. Oh gosh, what is it called? Oh my gosh, when you're working.
You mean internship?
Yes,
Internship, yeah.
Internship. So more than likely internships would be overseas. So I would.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
For hospital overseas?
Yeah, we could apply. We have a lot of connections. The business has a lot of connections overseas, so we have a lot of opportunities in that class.
I could come back to UVI to do a tourism hospitality course and get to travel.
Yeah.
I might look into it.
They have a lot of connections, I must say.
Okay. And what was the name of your photography business back then?
Handprints.
Handprints. Why handprints?
You know, you have to leave behind your mark. So,
Ooh.
it's handprints or footprints?
Hand. I think it was more hand, you know. Couldn't be foot. I think it was more handprint.
What are the body parts prints?
But yeah, I know you really did some good work. But outside of photography, you were also a model.
Model.
Yeah, so it's like, do you still model?
Snapchat, Facebook. You know, when I get a new bathing suit, I have to go on the beach, I have to take a picture, I have to show it off. I love a bathing suit. So you can say I still model, I do.
But you don't do shoots anymore, or
Nah.
why?
I think I'd rather get paid to do it, you know?
Okay, yeah, because I mean, your career more or less has spanned quite some time. But who are some of the photographers that you've worked with?
Kevon,
Yeah, Dope.
Buddha,
dope.
John Black,
Yeah,
Doran Hodge.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you think about photography in the BVI presently? Do you
Presently?
think, yeah.
To be honest, back then it was popping more. Everybody wanted to do a photo shoot back then. But right now, you know, John Black, they're still keeping that standard up there.
Yeah.
I have to commend it. And he passed it on to his sons, and
Yeah.
they're doing a good job.
Well, what do you think about some of the other younger photographers? I mean, you have Shaq, you have Sean. You also have people like Hakeem, Albert Raymond, and those people. I really see them doing a lot more than the older photographers did back then, and being a bit more creative till they're actually going into video production.
Yeah.
So I think we should see some cool stuff coming out of the BVI
Yeah.
eventually.
Always.
Yeah.
Always cool stuff coming out of PVA.
Yeah, so on the topic of photography, one thing I want to touch on is something that is quite a bit taboo in our society, but still you would see certain things, you would say more or less being leaked now. And what I want to ask is on the topic of nude or suggestive nude shoots, what advice would you give to anyone who might be interested in doing something like that, especially given how things are now in this new era?
Well, first, you have to be sure that, you know, if it gets out, you are still comfortable with how you look, your body, because you want to do a nude photo shoot because you're in love with your body and how it looks. So that's the main point on why somebody would do a nude. You have to leave room for if it gets leaked, stuff like that. Because I did one and it did get out, but I didn't feel anyway because I look good. You know, so if you're not comfortable with your body, if not comfortable with displaying, you know, your femininity and being nude, I don't think you should do it because there's always a possibility that things will go south.
Okay.
So you just have, and you know, choose a right photographer, you know, someone you could trust.
All right. Now, the next thing that I want to touch on is culture, for the culture clothing. One thing about you, you always rock your brand, you always rep your brand. It seems you're very passionate about it. So it's like, what made you start the clothing line?
Well, I didn't really start with this.
Uh-huh.
I was designing shirts for Poker Run.
Okay.
You know, everybody in the East wanted me to do their shirts. You know, and my price cheap. You know, I know everybody there, so I ain't gonna charge you like, you know, $100 to design a shirt. So, you know, I just designed the shirts, and there's like, you know, they want shorts for just like every day.
Yeah.
If they're going sailing, they just want a shirt for their team. So then, you know, I was just sitting down, and, you know, Migos would say the culture.
Yeah.
Migos, you know, they started up this trend with the culture and what it means. It's like, you know, it's not like, you know, the pole dance, where you tie the things on the pole, the ribbons, you know, like,
the maypole.
and the Madras.
Madras, yes.
Yeah, people would think that as culture, but for us, it's like we as young people, like what we like to do now. That would be folk fighting, boating, or jewelry is our culture.
Yeah.
You know, you can't really pass your tongue and not see anybody with a big chain or, you know, rings on their fingers. Or music is our culture, or upcoming artists, you know, Pepper, Tuma, all of them. That's all
Who's Pepper?
culture.
Who's Pepper?
Banco Bismal.
Oh,
His name
okay.
is Pepper.
Pepper?
Pepper.
Can't name, not Pepper. Come on. Can't
His
call
name is Pep
can't
Dog.
call- yeah, Pep Dog, not Pepper. It's like, imagine I see
I got time
Pepper.
to say all
Hey,
of that.
Pepper.
I got time to say all that. Yeah, Pep.
Yeah, Pep is cool, but you can't call a man like Pep Dog who just won the rap quarantine battle Pepper. Like, imagine that. Imagine I walking down the road and seeing Pep Dog. Hey,
Oh,
Pepper.
gosh.
I call
You
it
can
Pepper
call
when
you
I
that.
see it. I call it Pepper. I call it Pepper. But
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do, we're gonna get more into the whole for the culture thing, but just want to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back. Yeah, Pepper.
Yeah, Pep.
Big up yourself.
In the final analysis, we have two options: stay inside and create memories that will last forever, or go outside and say goodbye to those memories. We're not stuck inside, we're safer inside. The time is now to unite, embrace, and love each other from a distance. Show the world and the people in it just how much they mean to you by keeping your distance. It may be difficult, but necessary. Let's reintroduce humanity and heart to all homes. While we can't enjoy the sun, sand, and sea, let's take this time to remember why we are nature's little secrets. Stay inside, and when it's over, we would all be better, stronger, and we would all still be together. With self-discipline and patience, we can overcome. We are, have been, and will always be VI Strong. A message from your team at 284 Media.
Yes, Massive and Queen, we are back right here with Adrianne France, Miss For the Culture herself. And before we went to the break, we started talking about the For the Culture brand, and she touched on culture and what is culture to the younger people as opposed to what it was back then. Do you think that the culture nowadays, do you think the culture has evolved or has been innovated to a point where the old ways that we once knew as traditional culture are going away?
No, I don't think so. Trust the BVI have a way of keeping culture alive. I would say that's all props. You know, there's the thing with the strings that I always could never remember.
The Maypole plaiting.
They bring it to the schools. I wanted to try it. I've never gotten to try it, but
Okay.
I see that they do it at the primary schools,
Yeah.
and I like that. And you know, the madras material, even though you think of it as something old, there's a brand in St. Croix, don't pay me no mind.
Yes.
They have it in their lettering, and I think that's really cool. So I don't think it would ever die out, because even if it's regenerated into a new way, it's still always there.
So do you think we would ever see a traditional type culture be incorporated into the design of the more modern For the Culture brand?
Once the idea comes,
Uh-huh.
it should. Once the idea comes.
Okay, nice. So our next question for you is, like, with the market being already saturated with so many t-shirt designers, you have 284 Creative, you have Crazy Threads, you have Foreigner, you have a bunch of different people doing shirts. Why did you decide to go into that market?
'Cause it just clicked. Like, I want most shirt designs. You know, you would just see it on a plain t-shirt. And I just wanted, like, you know, my friend has a store, Toya, she has a store in Fish Bay.
Unique blends.
And I like just like the stuff that she brings in from Echo and all
Yeah.
those brands. Is like, you know, we could do it here too. We don't really have to rock those brands. We have enough. We have creativity here to make those kind of clothes, like those urban clothes. So I wanted to do that's my main focus, to make clothes that you could wear out, like to a big jam or, you know, a party. So that was my main focus.
Okay, and what would you say that makes your brand stand out? What is the defining factor of your brand?
The print all over. It's not just a plain shirt. For your money, you get in a full shirt designed. So I think that's what makes my brand stand out. I don't think I would ever do a shirt with just a white background, a black background. I won't do that.
Okay.
So I want you to get everything for your money in a shirt.
So from the collar right down to the sleeve. All right, cool. And we're now living in very uncertain times. And it must be hard for a business owner like yourself, small business. How has COVID-19 affected your business?
Well, I can't get to my mailbox in St. Thomas. I have people's shirts in my mailbox in St. Thomas and I can't get to it.
Wow.
And my previous supplier, which is in the States, they actually it looked like they've stopped production on clothing right now. So I had to find another supplier.
Wow.
So it's been, but you have to work through it because they have other people that's still continuing. So you just have to find them.
Definitely. Okay. Do you think that the government should step in and help small business owners in this time of uncertainty?
Yes.
Do you think that it will happen?
Hopefully. Marlon, I have to really commend Marlon. Marlon does have our back. And he's from the 8 too. He has our back. I have to really commend him. Because when he goes out there and he does his job, he thinks about everybody, big, small, in between.
Okay.
So.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so what I want to do with you now, we're going to play a game, right? It's a simple game where I throw two things.
Okay.
And you pick one over the next.
I could plead the fifth?
Huh?
I could plead the fifth?
No, you from the 8, how you plead the 5th? You can't plead the 5th if you're from the 8, come on. And then you just choose which one, and then I'll ask you why. So, you ready?
Right. Okay.
You ready? Scatos or Panchi?
Scatters.
Why?
Why them wings a hit?
The fries, though.
The wings.
The fries, though.
Nah, man. Them 2 wings and fries a hit.
Nah, okay.
And the mixed drink.
Wait, Scatos got a mixed drink?
When you mix the drinks, you could put red. How you
I never had a Scatos mixed drink. When I hear mixed drink, I don't more think Happy Lion.
No, Scatos have it too.
I never had a mixed drink from Scatos.
Yeah.
Okay, so next time I go Scatos, I definitely gotta get a mixed drink. All right? So, So you just choose.
The 2 wings and fries.
All right, so will it is? Just one.
You're well full.
Will it is or go choose?
Why?
Why not?
Nah, man. Next.
So choose one. If you could only go to one, which one would you choose?
I will go just because, I like the water, but I can't swim. So the smart choice would be to go to the one that have the beach where I don't have to jump off. So I would say just and go choose.
Okay.
But I'm going with the tea after either way, so.
All right. BVI or St. Vincent?
Oh, jeez, you. The BVI.
Why?
This is where I grew up. I mean, I was born in St. Vincent, but in St. Vincent, I don't even know how to get to my grandmother's house.
Whoa.
To be honest.
Okay.
Tattle is all I know.
Okay, I understand.
So I have to stick with one, though.
All right, makes sense. Well, we're going to more or less wind up the show. So what I want you to do is, to the viewing audience, just leave a positive message.
Well, I would say you have to know what you want. Once you know what you want, nobody can stop you from achieving it. I was trying to get into school for years. Years. Straight out of high school, I was trying to get into university because I know I needed a higher education. And I'm now 27 and I just started my bachelor's. So it doesn't matter what time you arrive to the point, once you make it there. That's what matters.
True that. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I actually could share in the same sentiments as her. I started HLSCC when I was, I think I was either 22 or 25. I don't remember exactly how old I was, but I did actually also start school date. So it's not when you start, but how you finish. All right. So you just looked at another episode of The Couch. I am Ricky with an I. This is Adrian France for The Culture. And we'll be back next week with more stuff right here on The Couch. Bless up.
Bye.